Hey everyone, Thyworm here with my last couple of days again in Settlers of Kalguur, another SSF Diary. You asked for more. I have dropped my first 2 mirrors ever. It is not clickbait, so I feel both the game and you are telling me to make another video like this. So here we go. That being said, I have much less content recorded. I wasn't planning on making more, so I thought what I will do in this video for the most part is take you through my character's crafted gear, what I am now running in terms of content, and some highlights in the past few days I did actually record. After the last episode I was level 95, I got all the void stones, I didn't swap yet to the block version of this Righteous Fire Chieftain build, and the build was still slow and low in damage. I used all of these 6 portals on the Uber Elder fight, that sort of thing. The status today is what you're seeing in the footage. We are zooming and blasting and having an amazing time in maps with this build. It's come a long way. I'm level 98.5 and we're definitely going to make it to level 100 because we're pretty tanky as well. I wanted to share some highlights first of the last couple of days. First, I've managed to upgrade the entire town of King's March. You've likely seen the additional videos I made about King's March at this point, and I will be making more for sure. I'm having such a great time with the league mechanic. It is incredible how well designed it all is. Something I very much appreciate as well is how you send out all your townsfolk to do several tasks. You go to bed and you return to PoE in the morning to find everyone completed their tasks, and you can just reap the rewards. It's great. Sticking with the league mechanic for a little bit, I've managed to keep killing the bosses in the Starfall Crater, the Black Knight, and also more of the Admiral Valerius as he occasionally seizes a shipment. I have both uniques now from these fights, meaning the Svalin shield, which is a cool item, although I'm unsure what the purpose of ward is there, and the Admiral's Arrogance with potentially +3 to melee skills. Could be good, I suppose. I've been doing quite a bit of crafting as well. I've made this life on block shield by taking a shaper base and spamming the life force crafts from Harvest. I liked the suffixes but not the prefixes too much, so I decided to re-roll those prefixes. I hit a single tier 4 life prefix, which is very decent. I then finished the shield by crafting block chance, slamming some armor onto it, using armorer's scraps and linking and coloring it. The only better shield would have mana cost reservations for socketed gems. I may try to hit that one day. The next crafting project was a lightning coil. I 6-linked it using 1500 orbs of fusing because I didn't want to gamble and I had no other currency yet for all of this. I don't have much footage of this. Then it was time to put in more cluster jewels as I found the first one and rolled the first one, which has the burning affixes on there. I hit Brood for potency and flow of life, making this likely the best in slot medium cluster jewel for the build. A little bit later I find a second one, craft it and put yet another good jewel in there, so my cluster setup is complete. I've crafted myself a new helmet as well from a nice base I found, unveiling fire and chaos res, crafting the +1 AoE on there, and it's a great item I think. Fizz damage taken as lightning and more AoE with the Eldritch currency. I've started to skill AoE for larger explosions on monster packs. Finally, I have crafted a new scepter after figuring out that +1 to fire gems doesn't do anything really for Righteous Fire. You're better off scaling dot multiplier, so my amulet is now replaced by a dot multi one, and with this scepter I want to get double damage over time multiplier. It's a pretty easy craft honestly. You just spam alterations until you hit a good roll on regular dot multi, then you regal orb and you hope for a prefix. If you hit a suffix, you can use the beastcraft to turn a suffix into a prefix, but I don't have any beasts as of now, so I just keep going until this regal orb hits a prefix. Then you craft the mod that the item can have 3 crafted modifiers, and you craft fire.multi on there and fire damage and ignite, and you're done. I have swapped at this point to completely being block capped, which feels a lot better to play honestly. I have completed all the Atlas maps mostly by using Kirak to roll the final ones that I didn't have yet. I've ran a few untainted maps, you get from him too, for easy experience. I am also running any Vaal Temple that I find, as it is probably my favorite map, plus a good source of uniques this league for rock to disenchant. I got another lucky drop from over there, a Death Rush ring. The corrupted implicit on that thing is actually a shame, you would much rather have chaos resistance, but having permanent adrenaline, meaning 100% damage and 20 or 25% movement speed, is a game changer for any mapper. This, together with all the other upgrades, catapulted the build towards what you see over here. I'm Elchin going toxic sewers and underground sea, which is likely the next video. And talking about underground sea and talking about lucky drops, for the first time ever, and likely for the last time ever as well, I dropped 2 raw mirrors of Calandra from a strongbox. Just casually in SSF. I'm not really sure what to say about this, but yeah, it definitely puts a smile on my face that every time I go into the currency tab, there are these 2 mirrors waving at me. I have never mirrored an item. I learned you can't mirror uniques, which is a shame, as that would be another headhunter or mageblood in time. I don't know, maybe I'll mirror a weapon for dual wielding, or I don't know, a cluster duel, is that even possible? We will see. I'm sure something comes to mind. So that leaves us with the state of the build, which is at this point a great mapping zoomer, exploding multiple screens, collecting tons of gold. It is exactly what I was hoping it would be, so I'm very happy with the results. I will share with you what is on the list yet in terms of content, as a sneak peek if you will. I'm going to do a video on the Elchin Go strategy that you see right over here, meaning the Atlas tree, what it's good at, etc. I'm also researching another Atlas strategy where I am alternating between toxic sewers and underground sea, using different leak mechanics that either favor closed corridors or open spaces. I'm working on a video on how to learn new leak mechanics in general, as that can be a daunting task to pick up. And of course, I will still be experimenting more with Kingsmarch. I am for now mostly focusing on making gold, so that is not a concern anymore, and I can just experiment without the town economy collapsing, basically. And that's it. Let me know what you think. I hope you had a great first week as well. Subscribe and like for more PoE SSF content. Thanks for watching and making it to the end. Love you all. See you soon. Bye bye.